Before we get started, just a quick overview of the agenda. We will be doing a quick welcome from 11 to 11:10 a.m., then a breakout session. Then we'll discuss our favorite learning in our individual breakout sessions and regroup and share as a cumulative team. Let's have Tanner from SPIF say a few words.
My name is Tanner Lacey, one of the co-founders here at SPIF, and I also run business development for the team here. Thanks everyone so much for joining us. The actual in-person events are great. Obviously, if you haven't been to one before, you definitely should, but having a chance to be at one of these virtual events allows us to meet more than just people in this location we're going. So just a quick little intro on SPIF for those of you who haven't heard of us before. We are a commission automation software or a sales compensation software tool.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Tanner. I'm going to send everyone to their breakout rooms right now. So once you arrive, please share your LinkedIn URL via the chat pane with your local group. Sounds good? Okay.
Okay, so non-monetary incentives, beyond salary and commission, what other types of rewards are you using to motivate your teams?
I think, what excited me about this question is that we're at a point where we've started comping for kind of the end goal, which is you get a renewal or you get an annual contract. Basically, you get a higher commission rate, right? But in my opinion, we need to put something in place where we're incentivizing the activity that leads them up to that point.
So personally, I would say of course, there's an old adage, compensation drives behavior. I think one way to look at it is to get granular with the reporting. So maybe you're looking at opportunity management the month prior to the month of.
We used to have weekly spiffs on the performance. I used to run a BDR team, for example, and if they got X amount of meetings, they would get a couple $100.
Awesome. So this last section, we're going to pick our favorite maybe discussion point or two that we talked about. Each group moderator will be recapping what the groups discussed. So room one.
One of the big things that kind of came up at the end was shifting the quotas mid-year and how we've never really had to do that before. A lot of people, it's, as one of our participants said, you don't really want to do that because you're letting Pandora out of the bag. And once you set a precedent, you're going to be asked to set that precedent again and again.
I think the biggest takeaway that we had was in regards to goal setting. One of the things that we brought up is just that it does take additional time. You have to spend a longer period of time in addressing and setting those goals. But if you do that, you're going to have the buy-in of the team and better morale through the process.
I hope you all enjoyed the first virtual salon. Before we get wrapped up, we will be following up on every group's key takeaways and our best notes from the event. Thanks again, everyone, for joining, and I hope you enjoyed.